abusia ya makwaba sonko so eba POG Media so ene ya dem beko highway ne so highway ne de ensem bebre wo so ayen so ya je penense ya be me abudafo no ahu de eko ene de eba na den na eko so ewo highway ne so eye Ghana fo ene chese omo asoja egu Dr. Bawumia so a enye asem keto akra na eye 2020 abato na chese nipa onwoten ewu ye no ena Ghana fo chese Dr. Bawumia uni ade papa bi ama Ghana na okra poti wono moja ewo onsa on sabi nipa wa yeden waku omo abatu no enye nipa ketwa nipa 8 a omo wi no wamba ho wa ka ho hwe na da mean say unim ho bi na eye na Ghana for say moja na ewo Dr. Bawumia ansa no omo nkonkoto aba emma say nipa say Kevin Taylor aba be blast Dr. Bawumia enye asam ketwa akwa busia ye be pese ye be me abujafo no be me akona yakwa akoti ensema ekoso na ansa na ye be kono o ensem kan bi afahye your comment section like na share ma afofon so answer into me enkabi aha POG Media political trending stories are make waves no yenso ya dia atum say the bebremo medam.
Characters a woman, a bit of a butcher on emoji, and the Chelsea. Bawumia mo, Akuffo Addo, Gabi mo, Bedie tuo, and the Bedie to a source ambassador at large. Or Yesika Kugu, in different islands. On an air coordinating money laundering, on Tiana ambassador at large. That is what they do. Gabi Ochredakon, Bamtimo. This is a family run government. Inti Bawumia there or a smoke screen or a koliko and omuyuzino. He does not have even the brains to make decisions for himself. We are not supposed to spend too much time on the NPP. We are supposed to spend time on the messenger. Eba besa Ghana. Ejuma ye ye economy sikano sebio yebe share sebio esikasem ebe jina naso senebia chrono ketahye ebeba from. These are the things we need to be listening to, and these are the things that ebe to make shaping here how we decide or mind. So when you come on platforms like these, it is not about ubi interest, it is not about ubi tribe, it is not about ubi hine, it is not about sebio ubi bibia ojin say sebio ni segana nyinanya. It is about we the people. And when I say we the people, it's about you. It's about the decision you make. Apomudin papa bebro ekwanpa ebema wonya insupa anom ebema wodwuma ejina obimba embegu ejuma ebema sebio katahye Akuffo ma sebio ende wonam Ghana wontumi engi police impondi wontumi ngi soja ndi wontumi ngi baby obewure bia obey business. The confidence of the investor no ekọ enimtia disrespect. So this is a place aoba senior pese ye chekere ye man. So it is important. Say na so many people watching us. It is business. And tonight the yebe any say yebe chere Ghana fom ama Ghana fo atiase John Dramani Mahama ni NDC for messenger asofoma obi asum we enye comedy we enye dabi ya pass idea no. For 8 years this horror movie we have been watching, we are tired of the comedy and the foolishness. This is the time we have to do some critical thinking. This is the time we need to be asking some very critical questions. This is the time we have to be questioning the system and demanding reasonable answers. Obi have to be busa question, but the answer you get should be reasonable. Political party be to meet your manifesto, but the manifesto no and then the practicality the ebetuma yase san wabrabo no and no important. Inti ofui be to meet your manifesto. Jimmy be able to meet your manifesto, but the manifesto now watchro no sansam na wakache na odegu paper so no eye woni sa politician no ana political party no boni free bibi social contract eye woni no eye empam anase apama mafa sebio for 4 years no we ndisu a obetumi sebio wetu no. Into this is the time for you to also be thinking and asking yourself, parties muni sebio in seminar makano, which one do you think can change my life? And we are here to let you understand say the NDC, omo message, omo manifesto, omo samobakano, it is realistic, you can relate to it, it can change lives practically. Yaka say realistic, nyome bia, oto wane ya kachirewa, wa would we ni bubu out to say, we de, pa, a bit mabim. Yaka say, something you can relate to, asemi obi kachirewa to say, asemi yaka de, we de, I just say, miya na bijina semnu na oka, inti anono, utumi de umusha semnum, utumi de unhoka waka say, Jo Mahama asem we de yampa ma asem na oka me koko ni na meje de fertilizer for free na koko input bar for free asem okay de me asem na make you can relate to it and esa manifesto it comes with honesty. These are things I was said de bia akoto aba wotena se na obusa ho nsem. My job here is to direct you, is to guide you, is to force you to understand say you need to think and make the right decision. I am a messenger. my colleagues who are on these platforms, they are all messengers. They ghost team, no, they are messengers. They have sent me to tell you the truth. Asempano enati. Ebia oneme bon ton bako. Ebia o time inti because ebia o musician bia o penasem. O time if you say ebia penyini bi Jimmy ena metiano. O time if you say bia me mame ahuneni. O time if you say man ke bi ama o party. But asemono enyo bia na nepe Yesu Kristo asem. But udru eye Bible mu anasa oko ewiasa fa na nyina ye obi a sebio na onim Yesu da enso asem no ne hia no enti gi asem ni di ogi asem ni di a eno ene beje wo nkwa asem ene beboa wo ema sebio aban bi beba obi bie ndwuma ma ongu adwuma aban bi beba obeka no kra kire wo ontwa watro aban bi ba odi nimdie sebio ebe kikire man no aban bi ba obebre no ho ase etie wasem a onni watem aban bi beba enye se ekuo bi nti ena aban na ba eye Ghana nyina nti. These are the most important things. So you're Ghana near, you need to be looking out for. Uti obi se chema untimi with Jimmy. Naturally with Jimmy. Onye nipa bia obetuma adwene fa, ontumi ntina dem endwene ensesa nipa brabo. Inti sa we nipa na oti Ghana, these are people omudi party ma so hu se we Jimmy nko ade enya de ode ade bia eye substantive bia ba beka wabrabo ho. For 8 years, Jimmy and the Bema left, ne na hwe lefty, de oya na oye ontumi nsesa. Chema wuntumi Jimmy or no ankasa nemba tafo ba ko odi gina ayuom ewo no because of galamsey sika. He cannot do anything better to change anybody's life. In this way Ghanaian, you o passion ewo party echi ne ti asem no and the mu bebre mu twi uber na nye uber na also twi. Osanka what bank be a teller. Mu bebre mu dwumegu wo bebre na mo excavators mo ye small scale miners am register ya dwuma excavators ya de akoma obi mpena ewo infa ewo nkran emende ogisika o ya Ghana ni otia o ya oba edwuma na wo ye gu edwuma no ende mo am Commander Sugar Factory area Cape Coast aka Commander Sugar Factory edwuma and for the past 8 years kamudu do nka musidan. These are the practical things we are talking about. Inti memma kwasie bi Jimmy bia ne be ma hwe left. Edi se chema wuntimi ane bema ehwe left ne nan so ehwe left na adwene hwe left emetena TV so ngekan kwase asem wejimi galamsey no otu Yesu akontamaba mebeka sempa no ema monso munya ede fa wudie. Now let's take our business. Mr. S, Mr. P, are we good to go? Mr. S, which one is this? Mr. S, which one is this? You sent me the last video you sent. Which one is that? Into mo share a screen we swa Nyoma egusu ni nyina yebese ye kai ho we ye nipa bia ye ku omu 2020 elections. Bawumia so onka ho asem. Nana Addo dankwa se onka ho asem. Eye MPP for from Michael Kwei, Hakamado Wusu Ajiman, Akuffo, ahemfo mu didi MPP chi obi aso onka ho asem. Sam rantie ne mbaba we ye kumbia omundu 15 years kura no. NPP abanya omoda ho teso no, omo se omonka ho asem. We ye Ghana ni a, this is what's supposed to worry you. We your bad time we know say how we ye Ghana for ye kuomo and the president oteso imfie 9 eko mfie wotwe o se ombie na numpo enka nche Ghana for say ya Mahama Bawumia enso pe president di yebusa ne se nipa ye kuomu yi how o se enha no when yi anumpo ankyere se ade no kuno ha no nti ekum we ne ye de be kai ye ho we ye Ghana ni we your bad time ebia woto aba e wasantase na wo ba e wo hemfa e wo ebia eye tema wajuni ya osa obada dem opia bonte bebo ni tuatu atwene. This is what we are talking about. Inti yeka bambo security protection during elections. These are some of the things that yeka ho asem kire Ghana for. Into your bad time na wo hweme na wajuni ya osa wo de wote bantama inti obi antumi nyoba bibia ebia that day na yeto aba no 2 days na oba say ebia okọ ne wo fa ho e wo hemfa e wo fosu oduwa MPP for ebe ma obi atutu abonitirimu tuatu atwene. Mahama Bawumia se onka asemu we hu asem wo da wote Ghana se ye de ye obi a na se odwen se ento a se hu se eja eda onyonko abodwuma a menka se eja no enko eja no sansuo si wo de ho every se ade chi a ebia wo na eja beto abodwum we eyo banyansafo yebuni be ye nka nasem. Into the pictures you are seeing there is in remembrance. Ye kai omo a Akuffo Addo ne na aban MPP for Bawumia edi omo aban eku omo. These were people who were murdered. Me say, okay, I get you, Mr. S. Me say, nipa ya who almost screen is sorry on the screen no. Eye nipa Bawumia ni Akuffo Addo mo omo aban eku omo nyina. Don't forget, and we will remind you every single day. Election eba no, enye so kwoto abama eye abanya omuku ni pasre. Ende NPP spokespersons nyina ebetena TV so bianka ewuo we ho nsem. Mahama Bawumia gyina TV so ma journalist busa say nipa ya yeku omu yi enkura yeku omu yi ya bɔ mu tirim tuo ku omu a sɛbi ebi kura nto aba na odwene ho sɛn ɔse ɔno de ɔnyɛ na adwene so ɔbɛka ho asɛm. Saa nipa ne sɛ kɔto abama no me de efutuo na me tu. MPP is a murdering machine. It's a party that kills. Omuku nipa sre. This is not a political party. Any Ghanaian should give them any room kra ewo na brabom. So ye Christiani ye Muslimi papa na wo de mama bofom na wo de yefunu to se wo de wosom eye de onyankopon a saa party we eye wudie for party omuku nipa sre. Ebe sin de Dr. Mahama Bawumia se on kan sem we hu hwe adentra every say kuma ye kum emrante ne mbaba we no eboa no. He benefited from the murdering and killings of innocent children and men and women. This is what we are talking about. The NPP is a murdering machine. They can come back and change their name. They will come back with different faces, but they are the same people. JJ Rollins, these people kill, they murder, and they don't care. And in Musa Bawumia, now be the president. I hope a president didn't add na wonka we wasem. He's not going to say it because or no another police council so omo no musuma police for the bia omo ya Akroma eko ball we mu nyina to. Mahama Bawumia the police council on a chairman. Police for a small moko boss to no ni omo. Na na Addo Akuffo on the commander in chief of Ghana Armed Forces. Soldier for Akroma bia no mo fra soldier for ma omo ko boss to no ni omo nyina enu ntina Bawumia se on kasa. If it's a day no mo ko boss to no na omo ti meeting mu and omo decide say sa criminals no omo fa police for ntade any soldier for ntade show mo no mo koku Ghana for enu ntina nipa nwotwe ya bɔ mu tuo. Mahama Bawumia so ye Kristoni papa onya mu na afiki. Onye Kristoni owi preko no monsa wo dem a adenti na yeku enkwara a etese ne mma a ose onka ho asem. We need to get serious in this country. Mama Muremfi, the killings omo ye no omo kunipa eni se ye de omo ho eche omo. This is the record of NPP. This is the record of Bawumia. In some Kenya, the record ni. The record and I made it sure no. Bawumia record and I wash no. This is Mahama Bawumia's record. He still wants to be president. Why? Give us answers. He say no. Boku obimba. What leading the Ghana Police Service to murder people? 8 people. Tell us. You could not even tell us you were sorry. You could not even say Ghanaians, we are sorry as a government. Onaoka collective assembly. You could not. You avoided that question. Bawumia could not apologize to this young girl's mother, to these young men, their mothers and sisters, their fathers. Bawumia does not have any empathy. Only anything, all that he needs is power. These are the bloods. Ekata Bawumia. Bawumia is walking in blood. Mahama Bawumia has murdered sleep and he will sleep no more. Because the police, the man they infiltrated the Ghana Police Service to murder these people, Bawumia knows about it. He is the chairman of the police council. He knows these people. That is why he's running away from this. But Bawumia has murdered sleep. The blood, a free nipa we mutrimu baye, a free omuye frumu baye, a free omunemu baye. These blood, sa moja we, a soki Bawumia. Bawumia will sleep no more. He has murdered sleep. We ku owo na owo ema Bawumia enda. Bawumia needs to come out and apologize to Ghanaians. The party is a murdering machine. The NPP, the Omobeka Chemu Bia, don't listen. Do not listen. Ochirama bechiremu Zongo 7. Nipa ensuma ye bo mutuo wo Zongo. Omu ye nkrimofo mrantie. Mahama Bawumia has refused to speak on it because the blood is on his hands. This is what they do. They kill. They suck blood to maintain power. This is Mahama Bawumia's record. So I can say our record. This is Bawumia's record. Under military leaders, we didn't see this. Under Soja Fuabain, Yehui, under Mahama Bawumia as the chairman of the police council, these are the records. They all can you forget it. Omukunipa, a Yehudi for party. They don't care. They kill and they smile about it. Now, Mama Yanko Nim, I'm not going to take it down. Mr. P, do you got give me the direction? It's going to stay here. We are not going to take these pictures down. We are going to keep them there. Senebeya oba time bia ohweme oba ewomu a sa oba ewowemu a sa ban na ekum sa nkora we sa ban na betuma asa ekum. Very important. Ghana politics be edu na ayehu. Se ma MPP to aso a MPP ebekum ekumma. It's a fact because oma yebida and na mede kire wo no. Now, all right, Mr. S, we are good. Mr. S, guys. We will talk about it later. Guys, let's talk about this later and let's see how we're going to strategize it. All right, me team no and I had to just respond to them. Now, the reality is that dollar no across say a year 16. And some about me can and dollar no kwa neko. It is not about coming to stand there. Your questions about two anima utia sikama journalist. No. Sa journalist on free kumas by ubiaji 20,000, ebiji 40,000. Ya the plane a kofa or mobile, any mom baby die. Any feed you more, and no questions. Any some more 40,000. Old Ghana cities 400 million each person, and the Kukumasi. A bit in cry, can be. This is what we are talking about. That is the danger. Into Buzamuza Omunya Sasikano way, Omudi Sikanabe Bremo, election day, Munji Sikano. Ombabe Chesika, Mameka be Binchamo. Right now, Omo Yesika to the point to say, an internet bia when you hear Bawumia speak, Mamen can't show. And not everybody will tell you this. Bawumia Krameka, he'll be surprised. Now, my man can be sure Fremo Pari knows about this. Bawumia, why we are galam say chen Bawumia or Ghana, and bet you what to. Mena make catchro. Tie. Mahama Bawumia. So we are galam say chen Bawumia or Ghana, you bet you what to. When galam say Bawumia, do you know that galam say Bawumia is involved? Ope omom ya galam say or Ghana. Campaigns, Galamsey. So we are Galamsey chair in Bawumia, I bet you what to Mamika bin show. Sa excavators 2005 a year in Yinano. About 60% ewo Kusibuating ho. Reverend Kusibuating, Nihonewo, and then omode ye omu project. Kusibuating, yeah. Now, my mention or the Kudientia. Every time Mahama Bawumia gets the opportunity to speak on Ghana economy now, also right now his focus is all on gold for oil. My mention. So I go for oil now, or push the agenda. No, it is an agenda we create here. They are making billions out of you. Into a study, Bawumia is not so much into digitization again. He doesn't care. He's not so much into fighting for the dollar to come down. He doesn't care. He's so much into gold for oil. Into end up with some questions. Adentina are buying way at this point. You know, you into a worker's car. Also gold for oil. Obusan say I don't corruption about Ghana too much. Also gold for oil best solve it. Obusan say they say Ghana near to know Bibian Koye also gold for oil. The reason is that gold for oil no any Bawumia cash cow. Now. Nya dollars say good them, they are scared, especially by the champion, they are panicking. Do you know what they are doing? They are buying gold with the dollars. It's just tough physical gold. They are different agents. And catch them say they should turn the money into gold. Because they know when power changes. People know where they are. It's right now quickly, they want to convert all the money into gold. Send a gold there. obetumi etu baby baako de sie ebetuma last 10 years. You cannot question. You can get gold a ewadaka be semu na 500 billion. Gold a ewadaka semu ebia 20 billion. You wouldn't know. But 20 billion in cash, it will be so difficult for you to carry. And it's and Mahmoud Bawumia any opportunity, every opportunity he gets. Oh, gold for oil will change the economy. Gold for oil is the new, because right now, no, what they have done is about Bawumia and the group, no, they have set up a gold buying companies. And they take the dollar, they go into the system and they buy the gold. Into gold na do point be almost nanene into bar. Into nani gold. Into gold bars, they keep it. Into the dollar you'll be looking for, no. Kind we free Bank of Ghana, any deals, $1, so they don't want to keep the physical cash on them. So what they are doing is right now, they are basically buying gold. Into Bawumia, every statement he makes, a gold for oil. But the question here is, so gold for oil, it may change BBA. Why is the fuel we are buying still going up? He's moving away from fuel now, because the main reason to gold for oil on buy and say it was going to stop fuel from rising. Now gold for oil buy, no, fuel is still rising. Fuel, so they were 23 and they do 16 and they do 14. Check the rate at which it has dropped. It means the gold for oil did not make any impact, but he's still holding on to gold for oil because he owns it. Let me tell you, when was the last time Akuffo and Waka gold for oil or Ghana? Have you heard Akuffo speak or say anything about gold for oil? Because gold for oil, and Akuffo does not own it. That was an idea Bawumia created to make his money. Go into the archives. One artist Akuffo gold for oil. What is it with being and Waka bida? Gold for oil was created by Bawumia and his team. Alolo, Gideon Boakon, Bawumia, but they said to those are the people who sat in the room and said, okay, say Akuffo and the Bushman are doing their deals and making so much billions. You, Bawumia, you need to also create an avenue to make your money. This is what they came up with. They came up with gold for oil. Andrew, I will share the press now. Every single second you get, we also gold for oil or sit through gold for oil. Almost to me at gold 5.7 billion or so there. You know that? Yeah, that is what they are doing. Right now, no, what they are doing is Bawumia is actually cashing out from the gold for oil policy. Me see, when did you ever hear? When did you ever hear say Akuffo ejira baby ka gold for oil da on kebida? Why? Because he does not own it. Because it is Bawumia's idea. Omudi ria Ghana for. Andrew Mubusan question bia he will go and land on gold for oil. Ubusan question bia he will go and land on gold for oil because that is the new business. That is how they are washing the millions of dollars they have taken from Bank of Ghana. They know. Oya galam se che Bawumia ebechi watum. Oya galam se che Bawumia. Into dollar no across it 16. Let's not get it twisted. Ebedu 20. Ya catch them. And this 16 no, what they want you to know. And yet, that means some can say do 16. It means it's at 17 because the same media house where Joy News, right? Almost said the CD hits 16 to $1 on retail market. An emphatic statement. Almost CD has hit 16. Now here, the same Joy News. CD crosses 16 to the dollar on the retail market. Depreciation woes continue. In one breath, almost 60 hits 60 dollar hits 16. In another breath, almost the dollar crosses 16. The dollar has crossed 17. Oh. They are telling you what the president and the Bank of Ghana want you people to know. The same media house has reported two things. In the first one, almost dollar no edu 16. In the second one, almost dollar no across 16. There are two different statements because when it comes to exchange rate, a cent makes a difference. When it comes to exchange rate, $1, 1 cent, 1 peso. Every single kobo makes a difference. You can say CD has appreciated maybe 10%. And you can say CD, no, right now it is 16.10. That 10 there does not trillions. It is a oil business. You can say we have 20,000 liters of oil. And yet every cent to be that every letter, so no, say 20,000 letters. Not every letter, 2 cents. That's why. Do you know how much money the person has taken? That is how a exchange etie into one media house, in one breath. And this is today. In one breath, the dollar is 16. It's at 16. In another breath, the dollar has crossed 16. It's $1 nowhere, and dollar was 17. Now, let's move forward. Now, my dear, the dollar is at 17. Now, I say, you can't say, and most of you guys, I am on Tiasia. Okay? Businessmen of Ghana, majority of them, they are happy we are doing this. 90 or about 85% of businessmen in Ghana, capital are shit. You don't see the seriousness in the dollar now air question. My make be been true. So dollar drew 16 and not 17, right? Now will be a businessman. Now 100,000 Ghana cedis. Or changes 100,000 Ghana cedis now. Because dollar no was 16, no, the sika no so a better shim. Now sa sika na eswatero. Listen, maybe I won't first can to bank on your investment into one tiasie. Say a businessman with $200,000 cedis at a bank, maybe a 2 billion Ghana. Na okoda endra na jo. Na sa 2 billion Ghana no, or changing into dollar. Na so benya ebia $400,000. Na sa 2 billion Ghana no, or sorry no pa. Na dollar na akosro. Na o cheke sa di cedi na da bank no. Afedi o sa obenya ebia $160,000. What the trend say? One, sa company no egu. The rippling effect, one, the production line, I stop it. When the production line stops, you cannot pay your workers. You cannot pay utilities. So a bank loan, then you'll be in arrears. It is going to affect every single part of your business. It is a dollar, no, a changing number, 1 cent. It affects business. And then you one business, so business upon business. And anything you don't have to joke. Bawumia, he does not even want to speak on the dollar. The practical way they will bring the dollar down. He does not care because he has no idea. Onim dia mobe to me a change dollar no. Into one is simple say, oh, dollar nako 14, dollar nako 16. Or no be general just so the rate at which the dollar is depreciating is 23%. It is good. No. If the dollar depreciates even 0.5%, it affects a business. And the moment a businessman seek at that bank, 2 billion, adiabechi, neswati, aba ebia 400,000, what happens? And they say, the production line in break down. Now he has to find a way to make sure sa vacuum no sa gap na beda no, he needs to do what? He needs to fill it up because sa sikana overnight aira through the carelessness and incompetence of a foolish government, he needs to find a way because for the bank he's paying workers, he's paying some other things, his production thing, the equipment, the light. These are things that don't wait. You need to be servicing them. These are things that every 30 days, or some of them less than 30 days, you have to be paying. Bank loan, 30 days, you are paying. Electricity going down, 24 hours, 3 weeks, you are paying. Your equipment, you need to do what? You need to make sure they are up to date. You are paying mechanics. You have so these are things that you cannot wait and say, me train 6 months, you better travel item, you better your workers no go on strike. So what do you do and fill that gap? This is the job of the government. This is the job of the vice president or the head of economic management team to try and help the businessman. How do you do that? You need to bring practical solutions that their monies that they are losing, it will come back gradually. But this is the situation, also the goal for oil, nothing is changing. People every single day are losing money. In the South vacuum now, Bawumia each day through the MPP government, they are creating, the vacuum they are creating, what is happening? And they say, businessmen, 90% of them are in debt. So they are running their companies on debt. And so run company what happens? And they say every single day, goods be Akuffo sa goods every single day, loan be also tiebiano, sa loan in and the loan Ghana over 30% interest every week, every month. Yeah, you get it. Now, sa vacuum, you need to close it. How are you going to close it? It means usike bi eda baby a anka wo se eye o backup money a wo de your investment no saa sika you need to go bring it and fill that hole. Now, so 4 billion bi da ho na so for saa sika no ebe hye saa hole ni ma. Remember, the dollar cannot be predicted. The government is not doing anything to stable the dollar, to bring it down, the value down. The dollar can shoot up again, 18. Now, the 4 billion now, they will create another hole. Meaning, last backup ne dahona, and not the audience say, anka kelasumi, and the emphasis ankano. That money too has been entered. The government is eating into everybody's money. And do you know the repercussion effects? What is going to happen is, it is going to trickle down to the point where companies will be doing what? Will be sacking their workers because they cannot pay. That is why the unemployment rate is high.
Abusua we ne ensama ekoso ewo highway ne so a eye Ghana fo eche se omo no omo nkonkoto aba emma obi amboja ewo ne nsa ho na saa nipa se die okoto abama na that mean say to oto abama no obenya power de obetumi agye no enye asem keto ana abusua ye bere abudwafo asese omo chepe ne kokoti sa audio we ede mai eye POG Media so medamas